How about you? Listen, we're getting ready for church this morning, and it's cold. It's so cold, I saw a politician had his hands in his own pockets. You believe that? Anyway, hey, listen. Starting out with a bad joke, I know. It's really cold this morning, so what I like to do is before we get ready, Gina takes a little longer to get ready for church than I do. So what I usually do is I turn the car around and get the seat heated for her and stuff like that. So all she has to do is walk out the front door, get in the car, we take off. You know, she's kind of a diva, to be honest with you, but you know, I love her. And but I was thinking about this cold weather, and it made me think about the first time. I think it was the second date Gina and I went on, and she's never been deer hunting before, and so she said, "Hey, I want you to take me out, and teach me to deer hunt." So I said, "Yeah, that's fine. I can do that. You know, I've been a hunter my whole life, and so you know, we go out and." I kind of tell her the ins and outs about deer hunting and stuff, and it made me so proud that she wanted to even learn how to do it, you know, because it kind of took me back to the advice my daddy gave me while he was on his deathbed. You know, he took hold of my hand and he said, "Son," he goes, "there's 3 things I want you to remember the rest of your life. You know, those 3 things are important to me, and I'll never forget them." And he said, "Number 1," he goes, "don't ever let a bald man borrow your comb." And he said, "Number 2, you've got to marry a woman who loves to deer hunt." And number 3 was, shoot. What was number 3? I don't remember number 3. I'll get back to number 3. So anyway, you know, I married Gina, who loves to deer hunt. But let me tell you how I had to let me tell you our first deer hunting experience. So Gina told me, she was like, "I want to learn how to deer hunt." And I said, "Yeah, baby, let's do that." And so we take her out, and I've got this spot on the property that we were hunting on at the time where I had one deer stand that was here, and you go around the corner, probably a quarter mile, and there's another deer stand. They're kind of facing opposite directions, so I knew she wouldn't shoot me. And so I said, "I'm going to put you in this deer stand. Whenever you see a deer, you can shoot any deer." It was doe season, it was buck season, or doe days and buck season, and so I said, "You shoot whatever you want to shoot, you know, for your first experience, and it doesn't matter. You just shoot it. And when I hear you shoot, I'll come over here and I'll help you find the deer, and we'll go find it and we'll celebrate together." She's like, "All right, sounds good, you know." So I put her in her stand, make sure she was safe and all this, and I get out and I go around and I get to my stand. I'm telling y'all, I wasn't in my stand. Golly, I wasn't in my stand probably 5 minutes, and I hear pow. I said, "What in the world? She's already shot in 5 minutes. How lucky is that? First hunting trip, 5 minutes, you know." So I climb back down out of my stand. I get down and I start walking back to her stand, and as I get closer, I notice there's a man standing in the road, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird, right? And as I get closer, I know there's a man in the road, and I get closer, the dude has his hands up. And I'm like, this is turning out to be really weird at this point. And I keep walking, and I could hear the man talking to Gina, and he was like, "Yes, ma'am, that's your deer. Yes, ma'am, I know, that's your deer. Yes, ma'am. I just want to get my saddle off of him, okay?" Golly. Oh my goodness. What kind of joke? What kind of story is that, really, to be honest with you?